Hello everyone, so we complete our video for the documentation of the project site or any project you publish on GitHub. So in the last video we make general documentation for the full project, and after we go to the back end, so we also make the documentations. Here all the steps to run the backend on your local machine. So here I just make a mistake that composer install, and also here PHP artisan migrate, here artisan, so just a mistake of right, artisan, here also artisan, and for the page generate artisan, and for the cell artisan. So sorry, this is for the documentations. Now also in the back end we want to define the environment variables. So here copy after migrations or before migrations, after uh, create environment, we want to set the environment. Here set, so variable environment, and here I have the, let's go to the environment. So your host, for example this, so here your own database, your DB, your password, or username, and also the password. So the password and what is the next. So okay, so let's create new. Here I want to make your DB name, and here your user name, and here your password. Okay, so this is for the connection, and also the DB that I want to make here is DB. What is no? The DB connection is MySQL, and here I want to make connection. Okay. Also the app URL and the app name. Where is the load environment, app URL, and the app name. So the app name, for example, let's make the space, because the name of the project is trendy space. The app URL, sorry, so the app URL and the app name. So let's see what's the problem. my database. Okay, so the app URL and the app space. Now let's go to the front end. Also, let's keep with the back end. So before we start package, so here I want to define a database schema entity. And here we have this entity. So first we have user, we have the product, we have the user, we have the product, we have the cart, we have the order, and also we have the order items. What is also the payment, and here after category we have the after product we have the category release. So categories, also make the categories. So this is for the define database. Okay, user, product, categories, cart, orders, product item, and payment. Now let's define the project structure. So project structure. So I want to go release. So I want to know how you can structure project with the tag or something specific. So let's use this for example. Okay. For the project. So we have the backend, and we have the folder of the app. Okay, let's make this here. So we have the app, we have the resource. So everything is structured right now. Let's copy this. We have the app. Okay, so we have the database. We have the route. We have the storage to store the picture or the video. Storage. We have them. Okay, so let's start. We have the test. Also, what I miss the route. Sorry, the route. The route resource. So the resource that I don't use. And the public or static file. Okay. Uh, this section. Okay. So also we want to define the API endpoint project structure. So I want to make this after project structure. Okay. So here the API design endpoint. User product. Okay, so for the user, but I want to, where is the, okay, so how to make table in the file for design API. How to make table in readme file for design API. For design API endpoint. So this is API for design API endpoint. So let's make this. Let's copy this, and we want to update. So API design. First, we have all. So we have the version API user post, user delete, and also the same. Okay, update for user or require. So I want to make here. Where is the so here I will make my byte for user endpoint. Now let's make for the product. I want to copy this and paste here. So product, get all the products. Here we have the product. So the product, and we want to make here create. So yes, delete so the product and put the product. Okay, so create, delete, and get product. But also, so also here we have product by ID. So let's copy this and paste here. So the authentication no. Also no. Now let's go for the orders. So let's go for the orders. Get user. Also here we want for the authentications. So the user also can user post create a new user. So now for the user we have register and we have login. So create a new account and access the account. Okay, so also here I want for the profile. So access the profile. The profile authentication should be no. Delete profile. So for now I don't make the features to delete or edit the profile, but later we can add it. Okay, so this product endpoint. So for the product, user and endpoint. So here endpoint, but this is for the user endpoint. For the product endpoint, I want here for the user. I want here for the to specify this endpoint for the user or the customer. The customer use system. Okay, and we want to define the same for the admin, the owner of the system. because each one has, or each one have the different endpoint. So the admin, owner, for the system. So for the admin, the product endpoint here that really can create. So the product can retrieve all product. Okay, so retrieve all, so retrieve all product. Here we define the retrieve product. So single product, and here the dashboard will be admin. Admin, okay, so create new user now. So, but here the put and delete product. So I want to change the path to admin. Okay, so this is for product. So get all product, create product. So what is create product? There is no create product. So update a product info. So here update product and delete specific product. Okay. So the auth required. Yes. I want to copy all this. Yes. Yes. So this is in the endpoint authentication required and the authorization. The authorization. So here the authentications and the authorization required. Okay, so yes, okay. What is next? We have the endpoint of category. So category. So get all categories. All categories. Categories by ID. Okay. Categories. Category and delete specific category. Category, but where is create product? So here there is no create product, and we make post for product, create new product. So create new product. For the create new product, I want to make the same create new category. Sorry, one category. Please create. Okay, so the post or method. Okay. Now for the orders and So on the orders endpoint, so we don't need to create new orders to get all orders, and get orders by ID. So we don't have permission to delete orders, and we don't have permission to receive all orders, single order. Okay, so now the endpoint of the also the user management. The users, so to get all the user, all users, also the payment, so to see all the payment record, all the payment see all the payment record. Now so this is for the admin, what I missed. And let's go for the user. Let's back to the user endpoint. So the user can create a new profile. Okay, okay. Register and post product, get product. So this is the user doesn't have permission to create new product, to store sorry, to update or delete. So this is just for the admin. Okay, so browse product, also browse the category. Category, so with no authentication, retrieve all categories. So here also what is problem, the categories, retrieve all categories. Okay, now also make add to cart. So for the cart, I want to use this. We want to make the cart. So we have the cart, and we want to get all items inside cart. Okay, so we just have this. Should be authenticated. Yes. And let's go with the orders also. We have the orders, and we have the payments. For the orders, let's place an order. So post orders, create, add the orders also, and get single orders, and get single get single orders here, and get all the orders. For the endpoint, the payment, so payment, he just place payment, and we can display the payment success or fail. So this is for the payment. Also can see the payment history. Okay, get all payments. History, so this is not endpoint, but call just the and place payment, and let's just place the payment. So this is the most endpoint basic for this backend features. Also, what is the problem? And let's go for the front end to define the structure of project. So what is the front end? I want to just copy the project structure. Okay, so here I want to make the top. So we have front end, and inside this source so we have the application context, we have the app. Inside the app we have an admin, we have cart, categories, allow, login, orders, payments, product, we have profile, register, so we can reviews, wish list. Okay, so login, and here we make under direct register. So the app and the component and the context. The component, the context. So now for the now let's also make the public URL. So next public URL is 300, not 30. So where is the localhost? The HTTP, the style, and also we want to include the live demo for the front end or the picture. So here we want to insert video, live demo. So live demo. So this is the problem that can. So this live demo for the picture, we can add picture or video, but this almost what necessary for this project, my own project. So let's push this again, get add, and we want to commit write docs. So we want to add section for API for database before database design and API design endpoint. Let push original name. Now let's see the GitHub account. So this is my GitHub account. So let's see the project right now. So where is the backend that we just implement the database and the API design. So this is the feature of the project. Okay, so as you can see, this is the table: users endpoint, product endpoint, all with the authentication required or not, the cart, the orders endpoint. Okay, all the things that we just make right now. User endpoint. Okay. So and now this is for admin, the owner of the site. So this is for the owner for the site. So I stop right now. So if you have any question or anything to ask, write below on the comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.